Kenny Relief is an organization that this nurse founded. It was this man, his daughter had died. Her name was Brittany, and she was about 16 or 17, and she saw this commercial on TV, and it said you can adopt a kid from Africa and support them and make sure they have food. And she told her parents, like, this is what I want to do, and they were like, that's stupid, like, you shouldn't do that. But she got a job and she did it anyways, and she supported this kid. She passed away. They don't really know how she died. They think it was a murder. And he said he would never go to Africa, and then she died, and he was like, well, I have to meet this person that she's been sponsoring. He saw all the poverty there and how they just didn't have any medical resources, and so he started an orphanage, and from the orphanage because he was in CRNA too, just like my dad, so he founded this clinic, and the clinic spread to a school, and we just gave money to help them build the soccer field. So 12 months of the year a group will come, and every time it's a different clinic. So it'll be OBGYN, which is the clinic I went with, or it'll be general, or it'll be eye doctor, or oral. It's just a range, and like every time, the whole town knows about it for miles, and people will walk for days to get the help that they need. Before my Kenya trip, I really didn't want to go. I was a part of the steel drum band in my high school, and we played all over Michigan, and it was just a big thing, and I didn't want to leave my friends, and I was scared. Really, most of it was being scared. And after, I thought it was the best thing I'd ever done. One experience that sticks out is a lady named Dorothy. I met Dorothy, I actually took her picture at first. She was waiting in line with some other ladies, and I asked them to smile, and they were waiting to see a doctor. And eventually she found out she had to get surgery. She had fibroids in her uterus. We had to start her IV, figure out how to figure out the medicine. She couldn't eat, she was super hungry, she couldn't drink. Then she went into surgery, and I actually got to help a lady named Mindy perform the surgery. It was really scary. I was shaking, and Mindy would be like, cut here, and she'd be like, stop shaking. I didn't even know what fibroids were, but when I pulled one out, it was white and huge, and there's big huge bulges on their stomach. If you have them in your uterus, it's hard for you. You can't have kids. They're just very, very painful, and this was the only time they could even get them out, because where else would they go to get help? Once she recovered and woke up, she laid on a bunk bed outside. There was they didn't have a recovery room, so we would put bunks outside in the grass. And she asked me if she had HIV, and I had no clue, so I had to go talk to my mom. She was running the whole nurse practitioner area of it, so she looked at her file. So I got to walk out there and tell her that she didn't have HIV, and it was the most rewarding experience. It was just really sweet, and she was hugging me, and then she told me to go run and get a pen. So I went inside, grabbed a pen, ran back out there, and she gave me her hand and told me to write my name on it. And she was tracing her hand like it was so precious, and she said that she would pray for me every day until she died. The most meaningful lesson was probably not to rush everything. They say pole pole, which is slow, not everything is so fast, and they're not so in a rush like we are to go places. They take more time with the people they care about, and they just are more hopeful than anyone I've ever met. Everyone you meet is so appreciative, and it made me really admire them a lot.